Section 7.4, Evaluate Logarithms. We did a little logarithms with a natural log where you had this e, which was 2.718 to a power. And that was based upon a lot of natural occurrences and growth and degradations in nature. But now we can use any number for that base. The most common one's 10. If you use log on your calculator straight up, and I'll show you that later, it's going to be base 10. But you can use any other base as well. And it ties directly right back into our exponents that we spent some time on already. So let me explain to you what they are, what they look like, and then we'll do some math with them. So here's what you see. You're going to see a log, a base. Oops. You'll see a log, a base, a number equal to another number. And and it can be translated right into a exponent as well. I'll get to that in a minute. But let me read to you how it would sound. And I'll put some numbers in it for you first. So let's say we have log, base of 2, it's 8, and then equals 3. And if I translate that into exponents for you, then I'll show you how it's read right here in a second. But I take that into an exponent. The base is 2, the exponent's 3, and the answer is 8. So 2 to the third power, it will be 8. Now this log right here, when you read this, and it's not important how you read it, but this will be read as log base 2 of 8 equals 3. Log base 2 of 8 equals 3, because 3 is the answer. That's the exponent. All right, so let's do some conversions down here for you. In fact, I think I just did that one for you. For example 1, letter A, the base is 2, exponent's 3, the answer is 8. Log base 2 of 8 equals 3. For letter B, it's log base 4 of 1 equals 0. Now what that means is you have base 4, exponent 0, equals 1. Anything to the 0 power is 1. Letter C, log 12 of 12 equals 1, or 12 to the first power equals 12. Now letter D, with the fraction negatives, you're going to see that a lot with the logs, and they are a little tricky at first, but just remember your rules for negative exponents. Negative exponents require you to move the base to the numerator or denominator, vice versa, and make a positive. So that's what we'll do here in letter D. So we'll write it all out. So it's 1/4 is my base, and it's to the negative 1 power. That equals 4. Well, you may not see it there yet, but if I say take the negative 1, apply to the 1 and the 4, the fraction there, so I have 1 to the negative 1 and 4 to the negative 1. Well, when I move those, the 4 up and the 1 down, I'm going to have 4 over 1, which is just the 4. So we'll see more practice with that later. All right, a few more examples for you, then we give some work. Guided practice, base 3, the 4th power equals 81. 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 is 81. Base 7, it's a little 7, to 1 power equals 7. 14 to the 0 power equals 1. Now, again, this is the fraction with the negative. You have 1/2 is to the negative 5th power equals 32. Okay, I'm not asking you to evaluate these yet, but just so I show you what's going on. You apply negative 5 to the 1, so 1 to negative 5 and 2 to the negative 5. When you flip them around, numerator to denominator, you're going to have 2 to the 5th over 1, which is 32. Okay. All right, let's look at some more examples in the skills practice, and then we'll give you some work to do. So they just say for numbers 3 to 6, they're going to write it in exponential form. So it's base 4, 2 power, 16. Yeah, 4 squared is 16. 7 to the 3rd power equals 343. Okay, 7 times 7 is 49. And you can kind of see 49 times 7 will be 343. Another fraction here with a negative. Base 6 to the negative 2 equals 1 over 36. Remember, negative 2 makes that 6 go down to the denominator. So it's going to be 1 over 6 squared, which is just that, right? And the last one, you have base 64 to the 0 power equals 1. All right, the assignment you have for you is converting both ways. So we've done enough of these now with going from log to exponent. I don't have to show any more of those. But on the second page, these are fun. Exponents to logs. So I'll do a couple here for you. So you always write the word log, and the base is always what the base is of the exponent on the left. Well, that 4 is my base, so the 4 goes down here. The exponent is always the answer for a log. So I'll put the 2 here, and it equal 1/2. The exponent is the answer for logarithms. Okay. All right, try one here with with this negative number. I'll try 23 with you also. All right, so that's going to be a log. It's a base of 14. The answer is going to be 196. Oops. But the exponent is -2. So by having you write these back and forth a few times, you get a better feel for how they work. All right, folks, good luck.